Hey y'all, cutting up, keeping it real. Lisa's leftovers this morning are over the Strawberry Rhubarb Muffins, which should be out momentarily. The kitchen smells wonderful. I can smell the aromas of strawberries and lavender and vanilla and this herbal tea in my Prince cup, and I love it. I loved sharing the whole weekend with you guys. We had a blast. I am going to put up some stuff today. I'll show you that. I've got squash and zucchini. I've got some plants to plant. I've got potatoes, and I got to get organized. Because once the garden starts yielding, it will be full on 100 miles an hour trying to get everything put up. I say that to say this. People ask me all the time about preserving and canning food, and here's what they say. This is the conversation. Do you do that? I'm like, well, yeah. And they're like, I've always loved that. I've always loved that. My grandmother used to do that, or my mother used to do it. But it's a lot of trouble, isn't it? And I'm like, well, it's some work. And they'll say, well, how do you have time to do it? And I will tell you, like a friend, you make time to do what you really love. And I love to feed my family and to feed them from the farm. And so even if I have to stay up late at night to do it, that's just the way it is. And with canning, I will be doing some canning. I try to do that either real early in the morning or late in the evening because it gets so hot in the kitchen when you've got a canner going and an oven and the dishwasher. And anyway, I'll give y'all every tip that I can give you, but that's what I will say. That I had to put the muffins back on 3 more minutes. So they actually baked a full 19 minutes after I reduced the heat to 350. So anyway, do you have questions for me? I would love a Q&A anyway, any questions that y'all might have. Daddy's saying rise and shine is my wake-up call. Angela, that is so sweet. My mother sang it. My daddy was already at work, but my mama sang it to us all the time. And as a teenager, I can distinctly remember saying, can you get out of here? Because, you know, I wanted to sleep late on Saturdays. And Sunday, of course, we went to church. You didn't sleep late on Sundays at my mom and daddy's house. But, okay, there's my muffins. Let me make a spot so I can set them down so y'all can see them. The muffins are done. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Yum. Oh, wow. My senses are in overload. Look at there. Look at there. I will take pictures and post for y'all. Hang on one second. Let me close my oven door. It's already getting hot in here. I did, at about halfway through the baking process, I put dollops of Splenda brown sugar. Don't they look good? They smell good, gracious. Okay, let me set these right here and try not to burn myself while we chat. Anyways, let me turn y'all around this way. Let me move my strawberries. I'm putting up strawberries today. And you know what? I'm going to burn myself. Let me put this somewhere else. Hold on. This is not a smart move. The other thing I can tell y'all is this. As I do things, just like with this rhubarb, when I boiled it this morning, I'm going to render the rhubarb water, and I'll probably put it in my tea. It'll taste good, it's natural, and no sugar added. I get enough sugar from outside sources, just so you know. Any questions? Any questions about Whitaker Farms, any of the potteries, what we ate? The table was amazing. One of the most amazing breakfast meals I've ever had. I had grits and grains. I posted pictures of it. It was amazing. And the cinnamon bun, holy cow. You talk about good now, and I've had some good cinnamon buns in my day, but woo-wee, That was by far the best. I would go back up there and drive up there just to get a dozen cinnamon buns for a special occasion. Like maybe when Janet from Another Planet visits, I would do that. Anyway, we ate at the Flying Pig. That was very good. The table, the Black Lantern Tea Room in Asheboro was amazing. Amazing. If you're a foodie and you love to eat, that is a great place to go. Just top on, what does rhubarb taste like? Molly, great question. Is that my niece, Molly? Oh no, I got a niece named Molly. Anyway, it tastes, when you boil it, okay, let me back up. If you watch the segment where I tasted it live raw, it's really tart. Like it's more tart than a key lime, in my opinion. And you know I'm a hygienist, so I understand the taste buds and where they're located and all that in your mouth. Not that that makes me smart, it doesn't. But anyway, it was so tart that I spit in the sink. But once you boil them, and I think you could probably roast them, you can smell that it sweetens it up. And the water I rendered last time I did it, I put it in my water that I put like fruit and stuff in to infuse it, and it was excellent. So there's that. I know you probably missed this comment. What's up, Lena? I did miss the comment. There's a lot of comments when it's 121 people on here, y'all. At least can you make the same muffin mix and change? Absolutely, girl. Use any kind of fruit that you like. If you're not a strawberry person, you could use blueberries, you could use raspberries, cranberries, anything you want with it. But I would suggest that you puree it because I think you'll find that it'll make it more moist. I hope that's yummy. Muffins have watched your journey in the pretty place. Thank you so much. Listen, here's how that happened. I did a live feed for you guys when I went to the Seagrove Pottery on my way to the beach. That video traveled and Susan Dossier got a hold of it somehow, and Susan contacted Janet and I through email and said, hey, we'd like to have you up, come to Asheboro to Randolph County to promote agribusiness and food and cook, cut up, keep it real, all that. So, and potteries. And so I was honored to be selected to do that. And I had a great time. My best good friend Winifred went with me. She's with me a lot of times on trips. And I go with her on trips too. But we travel well together. She snores and I snore, and so it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's too much information. To follow on your page, I'm going to show up at one of your locations. Lena, I would love that. I had a lady that came. Her name was Pam, and I gave her a cookbook and signed it. She came to Whitaker Farms, and she was the sweetest thing. And she was just real quiet and standing at the counter while Faylene and I were doing that dessert. And then she just said, well, hey, how you doing? I'm Pam, and I came to meet you. And I was just thrilled and just hugged her. And anyway, everybody needs some love, and that's everybody, and positivity. Anyway, my phone is about to go dead because I packed my phone cord and didn't unpack last night because I was too tired. So anyway, what? Went last weekend to Agra Art Tour. Loved it. Lisa, I would love that. Maybe somebody will see the page and invite me for that. I would love that. And Susan wants to collaborate again maybe in the fall. So I'll be going back because I just barely even scraped the surface of what they have to offer in Randolph County. And Randolph County is a sister county to Guilford County, so it's not far from me. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. Good Saturday morning. Any other questions about the tea room, the pottery, the baking, these muffins, preserving food? Please shoot them to me. We'll be happy to answer them. Lisa's hugs are the best. April, you are so sweet. April has a daughter named Macy that made pound cake in a jar with me last summer, and Macy and I are going to collaborate again too. April, hold me to that. We need to set a date. I'm fresher in the morning. So, yeah. And tell Macy to pick something she wants to make. That would be so much fun for me. I love children. And I really love having girls in my house because it's loaded with testosterone. It's just me and the dog. We're all for ourselves. Yes, ma'am, I follow you. Well, thank you, Julia. I appreciate that. Loved all your videos. I hope I didn't overload you guys with videos. I had so much fun doing it. And I get so excited meeting new people and going to new places and venturing out of my little farm world here and coming out of my box a little bit. And I just have the best time. And sometimes I get so excited on camera that I forget to tell y'all stuff. So that's why I like to do Elisa's Leftovers, so you have the opportunity to ask questions. I want to try the tea that was antihistamine. Okay, listen, who was that? Tracy. Girl, I've been seeing you all over the page. Listen, this morning early, because I was up at 4:30 because I went to bed at 9. Anyway, in this cup is, I made, let me get this right. I made the one that has the antioxidants in. I can't pronounce it. Starts with an R. You'll have to watch the video back. She talks about it. But I made that in my coffee maker and put the little silver thing with the 2 teaspoons of tea in it, because my coffee maker's a 4-cupper. And I brewed it and let it steep. Okay? And then I did the lavender one as well. And I combined the two in this pitcher. Hold on. Hold on. My Goodwill pitcher. I put it in this. And then I put a lemon and some blueberries in it. It'll be great and loaded with antioxidants. And I'll be drinking that. Now, I'm going to tell y'all like a friend, because I'm a hygienist. All this tea and coffee drinking, you got to keep your teeth brushed or you're going to get stained. I'm just throwing that out there. If you don't want stained teeth, you're going to have to brush after you drink this coffee and tea and all that stuff. Blueberries and stuff that stains your teeth. Tea is probably the worst stain I've ever seen, and it was from black tea. So if you're a tea drinker, just know you might need to add a little baking soda to your toothbrush. Not a lot, just a little bit, and don't scrub them hard. It's from a hygienist. Anyway, that was just information. But the two combined are really good, and my kitchen smells like lavender. Love it. Anyway, let's see. Good morning from North Georgia. Good morning, Georgia Peach. I was excited to watch them. I wish I could go with you in person. Oh, that's so sweet, Corinne. If you didn't see the tea video, it is loaded with agribusiness information. And that lady, Miss Mary, Lady Mary, was an amazing storyteller. I could have listened to her all day. As a matter of fact, when I was going to sleep last night, I listened to her before I closed my eyes, because she has that soothing kind of voice. And yeah, and I was just like, and she's talking about lavender. I went right to sleep too. Yes, I did. Anyway, if you have questions, please shoot them to us. We'll be happy to answer them. I'm going to pop off of here for now because I got stuff I've got to do. I'm going to eat me a muffin, number one. Let me do that live so I can tell y'all what it tastes like. Then I've got to go. Because it's Saturday on the farm and I got stuff I got to do. Let me sit here. Let me see. Let me grab a fork. Okay, taste test for the strawberry rhubarb muffin. I've never made them. They are pretty. I like to bake in that silicone if I'm going to do muffins because they pop right out. Y'all can see that didn't stick. Let's see what it tastes like. And I'm going to wash it down with my herbal tea. I'm going to be all herbed up. Can y'all see how moist that is? This is going to be a recipe I'll repeat again with other fruits. This is so good. And you know, it has chia seeds in it. It has flaxseed in it. Applesauce. Strawberries. Rhubarb. So it's loaded. You could even put protein powder in it, I guess, if you wanted to. And the sugar on top is Splenda. The other way this would be good is with cream cheese icing if you wanted to fatten it up. Sam. Pam Younger said I bought some of that strawberry delight y'all made. Pam, was that not good? I got the ingredients. I think I'm going to make it for Father's Day to have. My family's coming over here Tuesday night of this week for Father's Day. If, you know, Lord willing and the creek don't rise. And we're going to celebrate Father's Day on Tuesday of this week because my brother, who's a Lutheran minister in Dothan, Alabama, they live in Ozark, but I think his church is in Dothan. Anyway, I can't remember. He's 4 years younger than me. I have identical twin brothers that are 4 years younger than me. And then I have an older brother who's 5 years older than me. And then another brother who's 9 years older than me. Now y'all know why I'm so mean, because I was around boys all the time and all the testosterone and all that. Now I'm talking fast. Anyway, we're going to do, I think I'm going to do baked spaghetti. And I think I'm going to bake that spaghetti in that big bowl, that pottery bowl. And this would be good. That strawberry dessert would be awesome. I'm either going to do that or I'm going to do strawberry ice cream. I can't decide which yet. Depends on how hot it is. If it's real hot and humid, I'll be staying inside in the air conditioner. I'm too old and too fluffy for that. To be churning ice cream outside, I can't stand it. Too hormonal. Anyway, all right, I'm going to hop off of here. These are delicious. These would be good in a bread tin as well. So don't be afraid to try new things, y'all. And don't take yourself so serious all the time. People do that. I don't get it, but they do. Be too blessed to be stressed, too annoying to be disappointed. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye now.